Alright guys, I want to thank you for keeping me over Jasmine. Yeah, no problem, Courtney. Yeah, if she did have the idol, then I guess we made the right decision. If not, and someone on the other team has it, then, well, I don't know. Yeah, but I guess, it's better, better safe than sorry. So, tonight went perfect. I was a little skeptical if the vote was going to work out, but thankfully everyone stuck with me and voted off Jasmine. I mean, I did see one extra vote for me, though. I mean, it was 4-2, so I don't know what that was about. You guys won't tell her, right? No, we won't. But out of curiosity, why'd you still stick your vote on to Courtney if you knew it wasn't going to matter? Well, in case if it didn't matter and Jasmine ended up playing the idol, then, we don't really want to give her that move on a resume. I guess that's fair. Tonight, I decided to write down Courtney's name. I know it wouldn't have mattered, but in case if, Jasmine did play the idol, she wouldn't have that move on her resume. And I feel like it was the smart move. I still do think that Marcy, Carl, and Gerald are still down to work with me. And I think Courtney is as well. So I'm pretty sure I should be okay. Hey, John. Oh, hey, Sandra. So how are you feeling about the vote last night? Still feeling pretty tense. I mean, it was pretty close. Yeah, it was. But at least you're still here. Yeah, thank God. Last night went good. John H is out, but I'm still feeling rather tense because I ended up picking up votes when I thought that John H and Memphis were going to end up voting for Fran. But Sandra stuck with me. I trust her, and I trust Fran, and I guess I also trust Matt too. I don't trust Memphis. I mean, he's willing to vote for me when I thought me and him were okay and that we were willing to work with each other, but last night he showed me he's willing to turn on me, so as far as I'm concerned, he's the next target. I think the merge is next. Yeah, I think it might be. And when it does happen, I think we do need to make Memphis our first targets. Wait, why him? Because here's the thing. I know he's with our tribe, but here's the whole ordeal. He might be willing to flip on our tribe and go with the other tribe because he knows he's on the bottom of this tribe. I guess. Hey guys, we got tree mail. Oh cool, what does it say? It says to head to the beach where we normally would have our challenge. Oh, okay. Well, this kind of blows. With John H out, I don't know how I'm gonna get through the rest of this game. I know I'm on the bottom of this tribe, but I'm hoping that the merge is next since 6 people are out in the pre-merge. I'm pretty sure that does mean that the merge is happening next. Hey, by the way, Fran, there's more to this tree mail message. Oh, really? Yeah, it says, don't expect exile for the rest of the game. Oh, so does that mean it's out of play now? Seems like it, so I guess, you got rather lucky. Yeah, I guess. But does that mean that the idol is now hidden now in the jungle like it usually is? I don't know, maybe. So Treemail said that we were told to head to the beach where we would normally have our challenge. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the merge, because what else would it be? But then other information popped up on the message and said that exile is out of play. I'm probably not going to tell anyone else about this. I'm going to act like, I didn't know this. And that's getting me theorizing where the idol's going to end up being at. First things first, Parika getting a new look at the new Asano tribe. Jasmine voted out the last tribal council. And Asano getting a new look at the new Parika tribe. John H. voted out the last tribal council. Anyways, it's time for you guys to drop your buffs. We have officially merged. I'm feeling really good going into the merge. I'm in a solid group of people, and I think I'm fairly physical, so I feel like I can hold my own against these people in challenges. You 10 make up the Manaka tribe. You'll represent with lime green. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head on to your new camp. Well, congrats to everyone for making it to the merge. Yeah, good job, everyone. So, I think it should make sense that we should start with shelter. Alright then, well, let's get started with that. It's essentially become a staple in Survivor that once you hit the merge, you just build the shelter right off the bat and get done with it. And yeah, that trend's not changing anytime soon. The shelter building was rather easy. And now that the merge is here, it opens more possibilities. I haven't really met anyone else on the other team outside of Daniel, so I guess it should be interesting to see how the game will play out. So, the merge, what are you thinking? I have no clue. I mean, I kind of want to stick with, Sandra and John, but I don't know. I obviously don't want to just sit in one place and not do anything else, because that's no fun. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of hard to choose new allies. I trust Matt, I trust John, and I trust Sandra. I don't trust, Memphis, really, at all. So, he's probably not gonna be someone who I would want to work with moving forward. And then I have no clue, what I think about these other people. Because I have not met them outside of Courtney, and I don't want to work with her. Dan, can we talk? Sure, Memphis. So, what is it, Memphis? Well, I'm kind of not in a good position right now, bro. How so? Well, it wasn't really the best thing on my tribe. John H. was just kind of, controlling. He was also getting rather paranoid about Matt. And because of that, he got voted out. And we couldn't vote Matt because he was immune that night. Huh. Out of curiosity, why didn't you ever vote off Matt when you guys lost the one time? Oh, because Sophie was being a threat. And she was also getting really paranoid, and we just couldn't trust her. Huh. So, you're not in the best spot, and let me guess, you didn't vote in the majority the last vote, did you? Nope. Alright, I'll see what I can do. So, Memphis talks with me. He tells me he's on the bottom of Parika. And he wants to work with me, and he converses with me because, I guess, I'm a younger guy. However, I don't really trust Memphis at all because he never conversed with me one time on a toonie. And yes, I know, I was out idol hunting, but he never, pulled me aside one bit or even went out to talk with me. So now he wants to talk with me when he's not in the best position. And I don't trust him. And I know that if you give someone power, they're going to take advantage of it. And I don't really want to give Memphis an outlet to getting that power. Hey, Matt. Hey, friend. Oh, Daniel. Hey. So, can I talk with you two for a bit? Sure, I guess. Alright. So I talked with Memphis, and he essentially wants to take you two out because he's on the bottom and he's not in a good position, and you two are. Yeah, I'm not really that surprised. I mean, he didn't vote with us, so I kind of figured that he was gonna try and get this desperate. Yeah. But I also gotta ask you two something. Yeah, sure, what's up? It's about Exile Island. Okay. So, I don't know 100% for sure if Jasmine found anything, which is the only reason why we voted off Jasmine over Courtney, because we didn't know if we could trust Jasmine, and we couldn't be so sure if she had the idol, but we did it anyway in case she did have an idol. So I wanted to converse with both of you because you two went to exile. Well, I'm pretty sure she did find one. Really? Yeah, when I read my clue when I went to Exile Island, it said that the idol to the first clue was already found. Huh. And yeah, I don't have the dang thing, because I didn't have a goddamn idea what it meant. Like, it was under my nose? Huh, so I guess that means we did make the right call voting off Jasmine. Really? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she had the idol. If she found it, then that means, you know, she had it. Why did you have to tell him? Well, because, I mean, we need all the allies we can get. Yeah, but I don't trust Daniel. Really. Yeah, I don't. I mean, you know, I was sketchy of him already at the start of this game on a toonie, when he was looking for an idol at camp. So, okay, that doesn't mean we can't ally with him. I'm not saying we shouldn't ally with him, I just want us to be alert of him. Okay then. I'm really hesitant to work with Daniel because I don't trust him one bit. He was off looking for an idol when we started this game off on a toonie, and I don't trust him still. He seems also rather sneaky and strategic. So I'll be fine taking him a few paces and working with him for a little bit, but I'm not working with him long term, alright? You got me messed up. Well, Johnny boy, it's great to see you again, dude. Thanks, guys. What happened to George? Oh, we voted him off, at the third elimination because he was playing both sides and getting way too overcomplacent for his own good. Yeah, I guess. To be honest, if we were on the same team, you know, I still would have been fine getting rid of George. Well, that's nice to know. So, all of us still good? Yep. It's great to still have John in the game because he's cool, and I think he's cool with me and Gerald. Yeah, he was kind of working with George a little bit, but he did tell us he was willing to vote him off anyway if we were on the same team anyway, so I guess it's not so bad to still have him here. I think that our biggest competition is the younger guys. How so? Well, I mean, they do have 3 members compared to 2 older females and 2 younger females. Yeah, I guess. So what were you two thinking? Well, I'm not sure. We'll see how the challenge goes and we'll decide from there. Alright then. I like Gerald and Carl, they're cool and all, but I'm hesitant to work with them right now because they are seeing the younger males as our biggest competition. Now, I'm not saying I should care, really, because I don't know Daniel, and Memphis is not with me, but Matt is, and if Matt ends up doing really good in the challenge, they're gonna point eyes at him, so I gotta kind of warn him to not make himself out there as be the biggest threat on the younger males, because they're gonna see that, and they're gonna try and take him out. So I walk back to camp after a nice swim, and I see Carl, John, and Gerald talking, and they were a part of the original older male tribe. And I can't help but think that those 3 are tight. Now, do I trust Gerald and Carl? Yeah, I mean, they are with me, Daniel, and I guess Courtney, but I don't really trust John, and the fact that, you know, Gerald and Carl are letting him into an idea is kind of sketchy. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about those 3. I feel like I'll let the first round play out rather straightforward, but the next round, I gotta make something happen. Long time no see, Sandra. Hey, Marcy. So, how's the game been going for you? Well, when we first got to our new tribes, wasn't really the best. Ursula got eliminated. But since then, I was able to make a connection with John. And I've been trying to, you know, rely on that because he also had a connection with Fran and Matt. So I basically just decided to, you know, kind of, not exactly use John, but kind of hide behind him to just get here. Interesting. I don't know if Marcy's trying to make more connections or if she wants to try and rekindle our little alliance we had on the original Parika tribe. But I don't know if I want to go through with it because she was kind of controlling in that vote, and voting off Linda felt a little off-kilter to me, but I kind of wanted to just, you know, make sure things weren't complicated. But I have started to kind of regret doing so since Linda did provide for us, but, you know, I guess I can't dwell on the past. I have to move forward and look at the future. But that doesn't mean I should just completely move on, because I know that if I just move on, I'm gonna forget that Marcy is a big threat. I need to make little baby steps in progression, so I decided to talk with Sandra first of the new people because I'm familiar with her, I know her, so it was kind of easy for me to talk with her. I think maybe we can work together. If not, then I might have to end up getting rid of her because she probably knows that I am the biggest threat on the older women tribe. And if she informs, her side about it, then that's not going to make me look good. Welcome to your first individual immunity challenge of the season. For your challenge, you'll be standing on your little platform and trying to balance yourself against this ledge whilst standing on the platform. You'll be trying to outlast everybody else. If you fall, you're out of the challenge. The last one remaining wins immunity. Safe from the vote, guaranteed a spot in the final 9. The rest of you will have a chance of being the 7th person voted out and the first member of our 7-member jury. Make sense? Alright, everyone get in position and we'll get started. Everyone is in position. This challenge is on. We are 5 minutes into this challenge. Everyone staying strong. 10 minutes gone by. Nothing. It is now the 20-minute mark. Everyone's still staying strong. Ooh, John loses his balance on his platform. He is the first one out of this challenge. Everyone's still staying strong. At 45 minutes, we will up the difficulty. Ooh, and just as I say that, Courtney is down. We're down to 8. Alright, we are now at the 45-minute mark. I need all of you to move one hand off the ledge. Carl and Gerald are the first ones to make the transition. Everyone else, you have 15 seconds left to make the transition. Looks like Marcy, Memphis, and Sandra make the transition. Fran, Matt, Daniel, you have 10 seconds left to make the transition. Fran attempts to make the transition, but she fell. That means Matt and Daniel still need to make the transition. Matt makes the transition. Daniel, you have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And Daniel makes the transition. And then seconds later, he can't hold on, which means we are down to 6. By now, the pain should be getting even more prominent than before. Keep fighting. Looks like Gerald's in a more awkward position, though. And Gerald falls, which means we are down to 5. We started with 10, we cut the field in half when we're down to 5. We still have Marcy, Memphis, Carl, Sandra, and Matt fighting it out for immunity. Sandra trying to reposition herself. Ooh, and Matt falls, which means we're down to 4. It's a tough battle between these 4, but only one will come out victorious. Sandra cannot recover, she is down, meaning we're down to Marcy, Memphis, and Carl fighting it out for immunity. Shortly after Sandra fell, Memphis is down, meaning we're down to Marcy and Carl fighting it out for immunity. An hour and a half has gone by. Both still remain strong. Looks like Carl's losing his grip a little bit, but he repositions himself and stays balanced. This is coming down to the wire. Ooh, and Marcy's down, which means Carl has won immunity and is safe from the vote. Congratulations, Carl, on winning immunity. You're safe from the vote. You're not going home tonight. As for the rest of you, the other 9 of you, tribal council tonight. Someone will be the 7th person voted out and the first member of our jury. Won't be you. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. We'll see you guys tonight. Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised I was able to win that challenge. I'm actually really proud of myself, going up against some people who are possibly younger than me and still winning feels great. Well, nice job, Carl. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you did really good. Carl winning is not that big of a deal. I don't think that my side would have targeted him or Gerald, but I guess we wouldn't be able to know for sure. If they want me to flip, I'm probably not going to do that. I mean, I want to work with them, but it's kind of obvious that we're on different sides at the moment, so I don't know if I will be able to work with them for the first vote. Alright guys, I'm feeling okay about Carl and Gerald. I don't even know if we have to worry about them. Okay. Out of curiosity, who are we voting? We're voting for Memphis tonight. Really? Yeah, he's not only one of the bigger threats out here, but he's not willing to work with us. How are you with, Marcy? I'm feeling okay about her. So, yeah, I guess I'm okay with seeing Memphis go. Alright, I'll talk with Carl and Gerald. They talked to me about, oh, we gotta get rid of one of the younger males, and they suggested to get rid of the one who gets the furthest in the challenge. And Memphis did get further than either you and, Daniel, Matt. Yeah. Alright, so it should hopefully be in our favor, at least. Yeah, I hope, but can't be so sure. Tonight, the plan is to get rid of Memphis. He's not interested in working with me, Fran, John, or Sandra, so we just gotta send him out tonight. I hope everyone on the other side's willing to take him out just to get rid of, you know, a common threat. I mean, I don't think any of them would really care if he ends up going, since it's none of them, but I mean, you can't be so sure. I mean, for anything I could know, it could end up being me tonight. So I just gotta make sure that Memphis takes all the hits and everything works out. Alright, if all of us are sticking together, what are we planning tonight? Well, I feel like we need to get rid of... I think Memphis. Really? Yeah, Memphis seems like the strongest one on that side. I mean, I don't know. Memphis is down to work with us. Really? Yeah. So, Memphis told me that, you know, he wasn't in the strongest position in that side, so I feel like we can work with him. Yeah, please. I'm a number 2, guys. Okay then, so, with this established 6, who do we get rid of the 4? I mean, I'm possibly thinking, I don't know. Personally, I say Matt. Why Matt? I mean, I feel like he's the strongest of the group, and not to mention, I feel like he also might have the idol. You still think he has the idol? Maybe. I mean, I don't think he does. I feel like Jasmine ended up finding the idol that he was trying to look for, because Fran said that that idol was found and Matt didn't have it. So my prediction was right. Yeah. I still kind of want to get rid of Matt, even if he is telling the truth. I think Matt is the safest bet to vote off of the group, because he seems to be the most physical and strategic of the bunch. So even if he doesn't have the idol, which I don't know for sure, I still just want to get rid of him just to get rid of the big threat in the game. That doesn't mean I trust Memphis, though, because he's still on the other side, and, I mean, he has not had one connection with me or anybody in this group. Aside from maybe Daniel, but I feel like that was just because they were on the younger guys' tribe. So, do we trust Memphis? I mean, I feel like he's willing to work with us, and voting off Matt does seem like a good idea. Yeah, I guess, but it would be interesting to know who that other side's voting. Yeah, it would. It could be one of us, but at the same time, it could end up being Memphis, so it probably wouldn't be the worst thing to just send a unanimous vote on Memphis. Maybe. Hey, friend. Oh, hey, Dan. What's going on? Nothing. I just kind of wanted to talk to you for a minute. Okay, about what? About the vote. I mean, it's kind of obvious we're on different sides at the moment, but if you do tell me who you guys are voting for, I could reconsider and send a unanimous vote. Really? Yeah. Well, if you do want to know, we are doing Memphis. Really? Yeah, he's not even willing to work with us, so I don't see any reason to keep him here. And he's rather physical to boot, so I feel like we just need to send him out. Alright, I'll talk to my side and see how everything goes. Oh, by the way, we talked with John, and he said that you know, Carl and Gerald were talking all about how, oh, they want to get rid of one of the younger guys and said that, to eliminate whoever ends up coming close to winning the challenge. And Memphis almost did, so I'm pretty sure by that association they shouldn't be against voting him out. Huh. Interesting. That side's fine getting rid of Memphis. Do I want to get rid of Memphis? I mean, I'm not against it, because he doesn't really serve any point to my game, and he doesn't really provide much for me to work with, so I wouldn't be against voting him off. But at the same time, you know, I could easily get my side and Memphis to vote for Matt, and we could just easily take control of the tribe. But I feel like it might be wise for me to just go with the flow and stick with a unanimous vote, and both sides agree, because that will set up a bit more unpredictability moving forward. Because as long as, yes, if we do end up going down this predictable route, we could easily make a more unpredictable thing happen. Besides, if we vote off Memphis, then that will guarantee that it's 5 versus 4. Even though, realistically, it might not be that way, considering I want to make something big happen moving forward. Alright guys, that side is voting Memphis. Interesting. Oh, by the way, Gerald and Carl? Yeah? Did you two talk with John before the challenge? Yeah. Well, Fran told me that you three conversed, and that he said that you two would be willing to eliminate Memphis because he got the furthest of the younger guys. Yeah? What's your point? Well, I am one of the younger guys. Oh, we should have been more specific. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, no worries. God dang it. What? Why do we have to say that? Say what? Why do we just have to say to John to, help us get rid of one of the younger guys? Well, it's gonna work out, right? Yeah, but now Daniel knows, and he's now getting a bit more suspicious of us. I wouldn't worry. I think we truly messed up. I mean, not with telling John about what we wanted to do, but the fact that the information got to Daniel and he took it the wrong way. I didn't want it to seem like we were willing to target and get rid of him and betray the Alliance. I only meant it in the terms of, like, younger guys on the other side, but I guess I wasn't being specific enough. I think I did end up messing up. So if all goes well tonight, I feel like I need to be careful. Welcome, Manaka, to your first tribal council as the Merge tribe. So, Carl, with immunity around your neck and safe from the first vote of the Merge, how are you feeling? I'm feeling really good, Jeff. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I don't know if I would have gone out without the necklace. Probably not, but I guess it's okay to have, you know, immunity, you know, in my grasp to stay safe just in case. So, Marcy, you almost won that challenge. Are you worried tonight? I'm only worried if people only view me as a threat. People might. I'm hoping I'm hearing right that the plan is to do one name and everyone can stick with it. So, Matt, what could that entail? Well, it could really mean anything, Jeff. Could be someone being a threat, could be someone who's not really trusting of anyone, could be, you know, someone people may view dangerous moving forward. So, Memphis, do you see yourself fitting any of that? Well, people may view me as a threat, and people may view me as, you know, someone they can't trust. I mean, everyone has their own ways of perceiving others, so I'm hoping I don't fit that, but I would be pretty sad if I do. Alright, with that said, it's time to vote. Fran, you'll start us off. Memphis, I'm sorry, but I thought you were a friend, but you proved over time to be more of a foe. Matt, I'm hoping I did everything I could in my power to send you out. If not, then I guess it was worth a shot. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, I have the votes. Now, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now be the time to do so. No? Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out, we ask to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Memphis. Matt. 1 vote Memphis, 1 vote Matt. Memphis. That's 2 votes Memphis, 1 vote Matt. Memphis. That's 3 votes Memphis, 1 vote Matt. Memphis. That's 4 votes Memphis, 1 vote Matt. Memphis. That's 5 votes Memphis, 1 vote Matt. 7th person voted out and the first member of our jury. Memphis. Memphis, that's 6 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Memphis, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, for your first vote of the merge, it seemed rather straightforward. Don't expect that for the rest of the game. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. Good night. Man, I really wish I got through to tonight because it would have been good to make it pretty far in this game. But alas, nobody wanted to help me. I guess I'm pretty happy to make the merge and the jury, but at the end of the day, it still went out like this, and I wish I could have done better.